Hey guys, welcome back. In the truck here, and we are loaded for bear. Tons of stuff. You might be able to see in the back. Yeah. We got kayaks, we got coolers, we got cots, tables, stoves. I got the wall tent in here, just in case we can't pound the stakes in well enough in the ground. I've got a freestanding tent too. We are headed out to Land Between the Lakes. That's right. National Recreation Area on a quota hunt for deer. We'll have several other people with us. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. It's already a lot later than I would like to get out, but we got to make a couple stops along the way and then we should be good to go. Stay tuned. It'll probably be dark by the time I get everything up here and get back with you. Alright. So, whenever we hit this, we know we're almost there. Look at all that. So yeah, we are almost there. And you know, this kind of thing can't go off without a hitch. About 5 minutes ago, my beautiful, lovely wife sent me a picture of all my tent poles sitting on the ground at the house and asked, hey, do you need these? Yes. Yes, I do. The tent won't stand up without them. So, lucky for me, she's gonna bring them about halfway, and we just have to get our spot picked out and throw something out there so people don't take our spot. And yeah, go back and get our poles. Okay, so we're here. There's the bathroom. I think there's like one spot to poop in there. There's the water. There is one tent down here, and I think that's the only other person in the campground. We've got all these spots here. I just didn't want to be super far from the water because I didn't want to have to carry my kayak that far. That's about as far as I really want to do it. So I'm just going to set up the pooper tent right here, set this stuff here to make it look occupied so nobody takes it before we get back, which if this is any indication, then we should be gold. Because I got to drive another hour, something like that, back to pick up the tent poles. And this is all like gravel, so I'm not even sure how well we're going to be able to like put the stakes in, but we'll give it a shot. Alright. Camp is finally made, and I know it's going to be difficult to kind of see all this because it's dark, but we have a nice picnic table. I brought one of my tables. I have my kayak right here with the paddle shoved down in there too. Because of all the holes on the tent, I had to add this brown tarp. Got our fire ring that has just a little bit of trash in it. I've added down here on the bottom, you might be able to see right there, where a lot of the loops there to hold the stakes were dry rotted and split. I added some grommets there and some parachute cord. Unfortunately, the grommets are pulling out because it's just a little bit more rotten than what I thought it was. So this is probably going to be the last time we have our good old-fashioned wall tent out here. we have this. This is the pooper tent. There is a bathroom over yonder, but if we get a lot of people here, it's a lot more convenient to use this. Okay. Now inside, set up just about like normal. Now it's pretty warm out here today. It's in the 70s, so I don't have the wood stove set up, but I do have some wood ready to go. I've got a cot, got my chair, got all my normal stuff out here, got a fancy propane lantern. Yep. Not bad. Now after tonight, my nephew will probably be in here too. Alright guys, if you check this out, this may be really difficult to see, but look at that. There's just one mantle. It's a single mantle propane lantern, which is really rare. You guys know I'm not crazy about the propane stuff, but yeah, single mantle, that's why I picked it up. And hopefully, with it just running a single mantle, our propane tank will last a little bit longer. So the tent itself doesn't look bad from in here. I mean, until you get to the areas where the main damage is, like all this. And if you try to sew that up, everything around it is just dry rotted too. So it's the same problem with the stake loops where I put in the new grommets, and now the grommets are coming out because there's just nothing solid that you can, fix the stuff with. Well, everything's been going pretty good, except spiders. I've already killed probably half a dozen of them in here. There's one down here that is the size of, well, the size of a very large spider. Look at that thing. Yeah. Crazy. So, obviously, I'm having a little bit of trouble sleeping. So I thought I would dip into some of my food stash here. This time I've got an MRE. Now this one is one of the clear package ones. It is reduced sodium. But other than the package being clear, it looks exactly like the ones we had when I was in the military. So we're gonna see if it brings back memories. Alright. So everything is double packaged. See what goodies we got. Okay, so this is Chili Mac. This is RS Chili and Macaroni. There we go. Crackers. Grape jelly. A Tootsie Roll. This actually has the MRE heater. So as long as I can find a rock or something, I should be able to heat this up. You got a spoon and napkin and salt-free seasoning. I've never seen that before. We have more grape jelly. And this is cherry TP. I don't know what TP is, but it's something cherry. And then on the back here it has chili mac macaroni and beef sauce. It's just a piece of cardboard that says what's in there. Okay. So let's try to heat this up here. Now this is from Sopaco. Alright, so peel the top off. Insert unopened meal pouch and sleeve. So far it's just like every other heater packet I've ever seen. Take our chili mac here. Okay. Now we add water to sleeve up to fill line, which is here, this bottom line. And you wrap this down, put it up against a rock or something. It actually says that right here, rock or something. And then it says after 12 minutes the meal should be ready. Okay. So hopefully in about 12 minutes we'll have a hot meal. It's been several minutes and I don't think the heater packet's doing anything, but the crackers and jelly is pretty good. I bet this cherry TP is probably a toaster pastry, like a Pop-Tart. I think this heater's probably a dud. My Tootsie Rolls melted. Yep. Probably save my cherry TP here for breakfast. And unfortunately, this didn't even warm up. I got it right to the fill line. It's been over 12 minutes now. And you can tell when these are working. They balloon up and they steam and everything else. I don't think I've ever actually had a dud heater packet until just now. If that's the worst thing that happens, we're doing pretty good. Let's see how this lovely cold chili mac is. Usually the spoons that I remember were brown. Now, Chili Mac used to be one of my favorites. It looks a little bit like a kind of like a tortellini. It's hard to complain about. If the heater had worked, it'd probably be pretty darn good. If I had the stove up and going, I could just heat up some water and, you know, throw it in there, but maybe next time. And I got an extra grape jelly. You ready to be on camera?
I think so.
Okay. This here is my nephew Hambone, and we are headed out. You see how beautiful it is this morning in the rain. I woke up 5 o'clock this morning. It was a dang thunderstorm coming down. But the tent held up good, mainly because we have a big honking tarp over top of it. So far we've seen one other hunter. Still nobody else at the campsite. Probably because they have road closed signs out here. But the road is actually closed on a different spot than where the campground is. They're paving it, which is good, because these are some of the roughest roads I've been on. And we're going to a super secret spot out here that nobody knows about, not even us. I just heard Hambone shoot. He's on the ridge right over there. That's the last place I seen him at. Been absolutely pouring down rain on us all morning. I hope he got something. Well, there he is. It's a dang good shot. Is he an 8-pointer?
5.
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 7. Yeah, those brow tines that count. He's broke off on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Sweet. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Now we gotta get him back up this hill. And another one just like it.
Surely there's a road we can bring him to.
Maybe. Well, there he is. That's a dang good buck. Is that your first buck?
It is. I shot a button buck. That was my first one.
Yeah. So this is your first antlered buck.
Yes.
Second deer.
Second deer.
Good job.
Thank you.
Made a heck of a hit on it. We drug it out of 3 canyons.
Yeah.
Mostly him.
We earned it.
Definitely earned it on this one.
Felt good though. He wasn't moving, had a clear line of sight on.
Mm-hmm. Old 30-06 put him down.
Yeah.
That was the same 30-06 that I used last year at deer camp. So now that we're here, we're going to take some glamour shots and wait for my brother to show up. Then he's going to help us with the rest of this.
Seed is a lot for conservation. So
Okay, so we're gonna do harvest reporting. It's touchscreen too.
So he's 2.5 years old.
yeah.
109. Glad you got a sawzall. That's going to be a lot easier than my hacksaw.
Yeah.
Alright. Get a little schmutz on the lens there. So, kind of dreary out today, but it's what you're going to have in fall, especially when it rains. It's not very cool out yet. I think it's still in the 60s right now, but it's going to get cold tonight. It's supposed to be like 34 or something like that, just above freezing. And with as wet as everything is, it's probably going to be really clammy out here. But yeah, it's pretty nonetheless. So these guys in this campsite right here, they mostly seem to show up after dark. Then we got some new guys right across from where we're staying at. They're going to bring some kids in this afternoon. They have a little group thing that they do. So they said it may be kind of noisy, but it's no big deal to us. We're leaving to go back into town to eat dinner tonight. So, yeah, nice little celebration. As long as he's a couple feet up off the ground.
Good. Probably come back some.
Alright, so this is where we're going to quarter them up at. It's a tough old deer. It's a tough old buck. Yeah, he was 2.5.
Yeah, that's mature for none, isn't
It is, yeah, especially for public land.
Well, here's some non-potable water.
Then we're going to need that.
I am hung up here, man.
Yeah. right around that tendon, it always gets kind of sticky.
Just make sure we're good.
Try anyways. Hold this for me. Alright. Same thing on this side. Once we get around the tail, there's a trick to getting the bone out of the tail. You gotta get up under it. As soon as you can break through to the other side there. That. Just get it just a little ways. Now we gotta find 2 sticks. About this size. It's an old trapper's trick. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But it works better than just trying to pull by hand.
Yeah.
So we put one, I'll try to get on camera here. Put 1 stick underneath the tail, 1 stick on top, then you grab the sides and squeeze them together as hard as you can. He's pretty big, so I don't know if it's going to work, and then just pull straight down.
Okay.
And you get the bone out of the tail, just like that. So,
Wow.
tail's ready to skin.
All right. That was cool. That was really cool. So you just go down the middle of the tail?
Yeah, you get around to it.
Okay. So you don't have to do it now?
You don't have to now.
I feel like I got hit in the back.
We got a ham bone. We got my brother, my lovely, beautiful wife. Yes.
PDA.
I was fine.
Look at that. That's broccolini. Alfredos. Fettuccinis. I got salmon. Hopefully tomorrow he can catch a fish or 2 and then we can eat that. Yeah, I've never liked the inflatable pillows before.
I got it. They had it as a used one at REI, and I was like, man, $12, yeah. Could have got like a.
Good morning. It's still kind of morning. It is just past 10 o'clock. So, slept in today since we worked so hard yesterday on getting that deer out of the woods and then getting it checked in and then getting it quartered up and everything. All of our stuff is still wet. So we figured we'd give some time to relax and dry out, and it is much drier out today. We have a Catholic school over here doing a thing. Here is my brother Rob's setup. My other nephew will be here tonight. There's somebody else set up way on down there. I think they're hunting too. The guy that was down by the water, he's gone. And we have a roaring fire going. We just got to make a plan for this afternoon.
Remember the way of water. I'm gonna find out how to get my gear dry.
Yeah. We have our chairs hanging up trying to dry out. Mine's over by the pooper tent.
Let me know, are you recording?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's fine. Everybody wants to see y'all as much as me.
I was making sure I didn't say something crazy.
Oh, no.
Never know, I should.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep. Breakfast of champions. We're gonna try vegetable lasagna. Yes. That is because we we remembered a lot of food, but not cooking oil or utensils. So we're roughing it.
Thanks for it. Yeah, that was me, but
Well,
yeah, shit happened. I'm gonna
use my pocket knife. It's still got deer stuff on it. What do we got here? You gotta show us.
So it's kind of, I guess they took the idea, actually it's probably invented. You open the outer pack.
Yep.
And it comes with a heater.
Let me get some sunlight.
Heater.
It's a neat looking heater.
Yeah, it's got a nice bag. You can, because then you can use the bag as trash, is what it's for. Of course, the obligatory spork. If you notice, looks very similar to the MRE. And you just drop it in. Same
Beef
thing.
stew. Huh.
But it's just a single entree, though.
That's it?
That's it, yeah.
That's something. Maybe that one will work. I'm gonna have to boil some water to heat this thing up because these aren't working at all.
So I need to get warm?
No, nothing.
Oh, it's in
I'm gonna
that
try
cup.
this civilian one. This is the activator that looks just like water, but it says do not drink.
I did too. I'm probably gonna go get more or see if Rob or something. I'm probably gonna run in. Yeah, I don't know what's the matter. I'm like you, Ray. What are we doing today? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Use these. Clean.
Oh yeah.
And I'll keep your.
It won't get through the.
Nope.
Okay.
No, use your jet boil.
Fold this over, and it says to lay it flat.
That is the one thing I did because I assumed the way it works it.
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of water in there.
I've never used instant coffee. You just pour these straight in there, or in the cup.
Yeah, I'd wait till the water's done. Check this stuff out, Ray. Watch. I just turned it on,
Yeah.
and you can. Ooh. It'll heat up. You see the water popping up already.
Oh, it's doing stuff.
Yep, that's how mine did.
Whoa. Just like a heater's supposed to do.
I got worried it might. It might explode because of the weak air, but.
Yeah, that yellow jacket on your head. That's
I wasn't trying to move too fast.
Neat.
You're about to die, Dad. Yeah. Is that what you wanted, Ray?
Yeah.
Some smoke?
Uh-huh. Have something hot here. So this This here is the bullet that we retrieved from Hambone's buck. Yeah, it's just the jacket, but it's pretty gnarly. That's the Winchester XP deer season 150 grain deer killing bullets. Same thing I used last year.
We've been coming down, this is about 25th year.
Yeah.
I'm a fellow hunter too, of course, you know.
Yeah.
But that's how come I got a sticker was because of a crossbow.
Yeah.
I got one from
You
my
don't get
wife.
a little cut or something camping or
Yeah.
hunting? Just,
Yeah.
I do. So what do you guys do with the kids? Just like show
We'll
them?
bring them over and we take them down and find animal tracks.
Animal
And
tracks.
we use plastic pairs and warm water, and they take it down there and they have to find their own tracks and cast them.
Mm-hmm.
They make it up. Then I bring them up here and feed them deer salami and talk to them a little bit and give them hot chocolate, and then they go down and get their own tracks up out of the ground.
That's cool. That is cool.
I wish we'd had something like that when I was in school.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Me too.
Yeah, my school didn't take us out for nothing.
We came here on a field trip one time, and yeah, they taught us about beavers and stuff, and I think that was about it.
Yeah.
We did some hiking. So you get a lot of tracks out there?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, down there between the lake and the river, there, you know,
Yeah.
just a mud flat.
Yeah.
There's some guy.
What all have you guys seen? Like any fox or anything?
Well, fox and coyotes.
Oh,
I
wow.
figured
Of
around
course.
here.
And we used to go over by over on Kentucky Lake, almost right directly, further over here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
But because of being so far with the kids and the buses, we would go over and it's just a single road going down the woods.
Oh
We
man.
would get down there and there'd be 4 or 5 campers back there. And which, that's fine
Yeah.
because you can't reserve anything like that. So, but over there, there was 2 years in a row that we had deer tracks, of course, had coyotes, raccoon, and we had 2 confirmed bear tracks.
What?
Over
Here?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome. So, are you guys staying over there, sir? At that? Yeah, we heard that. We thought.
Yeah.
Brandon Springs, yeah.
What's it called?
Brandon Springs.
Brandon
Group-
Spring. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what it's called. I couldn't remember. Is it nice over there? I've never been.
Did you guys hunt this morning?
No, we slept in this morning.
I don't
We
blame
worked so hard
you. I
yesterday.
don't blame you. How long you guys gonna stay?
Until Sunday.
Yeah, we'll be leaving Sunday.
Sunday. Well, we got one more trip this afternoon, and then we'll stay one more night, and then we're heading out too.
Yeah.
So you guys have a good afternoon. I didn't mean to interfere. I just
Oh, no.
figured I'd go to
Nothing wrong with
Part
being
of the-
there
part
for the.
Thank
part
you
of the
very
fun.
much for
Yeah.
putting up with us. You
Oh
know,
no, they're fine.
appreciate it. Thank you.
For
Yes,
the
sir. Thank
kids. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
you. Get some deer salami?
Deer sausage.
Looks good. But yeah, that was a pretty cool interaction with the folks that were over there. And everybody wants to post about the bad experiences and the Karens and the people arguing with you, and I don't think enough people post the good stuff and the good interactions. Those people were really cool. They gave us some deer salami. They said they'll be back later on this afternoon. Yeah. So this afternoon, I think we're going to take the kayaks out on the water here. Try to paddle up about a mile and get into some areas where most other people probably won't be at. But maybe we'll have some good luck, and then we'll have to figure out how to get the deer out. I've got some ideas, but it's gonna be pretty redneck if it happens. Had to put a little bit of gun oil here on the
450. Some of the screws were starting to rust just from sitting in the case since yesterday, getting rained on. Try to dry out some of that foam stuff in there too. We got the 30-30 with us as a backup gun. 30-06 should be pretty good because we had it out yesterday to take some glamour shots of the deer, and I dried it off a little bit for that. Yeah, it don't look bad. This is actually my hand loads for the 30-30. Put those over there. Yep. And it's wet. Oh well. Should dry off today. Alright. Getting ready to head out. I'm gonna go about a mile that way. Hey. It's almost 4 o'clock. And I just heard the first gunshot of the afternoon. It came back from that way. I haven't seen anything. So, we didn't see anything this afternoon. My other nephew got here. Both of them took off to get some burgers. Tomorrow's the last day of the hunt. We'll probably get out at least in the morning I don't know about the afternoon because I got a bunch of stuff to pack up here. But we'll see how it goes.
It would, you could do thermal night and it would superimpose a
Really?
ring around people. Like a
Oh, so it had
video
like
game.
AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a video game. And so when you look through your shit and
Yeah.
put your laser on it, I mean, it's like a video game. Like
That's crazy.
all three. It's crazy.
Bought us individual lunar devices for our packs. It's got a thermal camera on it. And somebody was telling us, one of our training captains was like, yeah, these are like the best ones you can get your hands on, you know. And I was like, you sure? He's like, yeah.
Sure.
It's like, we spent like $1,500 a piece on them. I was like, yeah, man. Like, have you actually used one yet? And no. And I was like, dude, the latency time is horrific. He's like, it can't be that bad. And I was like, there's like a 2-second delay. Like, if you're painting too fast, you'll miss like 7 or 8 feet of something.
Mm.
And I had to show him a side by side because we got these huge MSA ones,
Yeah.
and those things are awesome. Like, they catch everything. I mean, you can go like across the house, look down the hall into another room, and you'll see people.
Well, they won't come over here. They're terrified of it. How hit? They are dogs.
Yep.
They're vocal as hell.
Yeah, I've never heard them make noises like
Yep.
Oh,
that. Heard the howl.
they're going off. We're having some of them over here too.
Yeah. That's cold this morning. It's kind of foggy out there. We're getting ready to head out again. We got to pack up today too. It's the last day. Had a good trip. Already a success. We'll see how today goes too. Serval kerosene refrigerator. Wow. There. Good God. It's heavy duty. Guess they didn't leave us anything. Look at that. What do you think was in that? That's cool. There's all kinds of little things around here. Alright. There's our campsite. All packed up and cleaned out. So we are headed out for the last hunt. Got everything all loaded up. We got one afternoon. If it don't happen now, it ain't gonna happen. But my main goal for this whole trip was to get my nephew a deer. Any deer, right? Because he's only killed one before. And like literally, you guys don't know this, but like the whole time that he was growing up, like every holiday he'd come and hunt with me, and I'd try to get him a deer, and it just never worked out. And we had a couple close calls, but he just never got one. Eventually, in his late teens, I think, he got a button head. And that was his first and only deer until this trip. He finally got a nice antlered buck. So that was the main point of this trip. And it was a success. I don't even care if I get anything. Like, I've already killed 4 deer this year. So, you know, that and just spending time with family. That's what it's all about. So now, one last trip to the woods, and that'll be a wrap. Okay, so we're hunting an area that's near a spot called Tip Top. And it's just a narrow strip of land in between a lake and the road. But it makes a nice funnel. They've been doing road construction out here, so nobody's been hunting this. I got a pretty good feeling about it. Alright, it's starting to get dark. I've only heard one gunshot. And that was before 2 o'clock. There's a ton of squirrels out here. I see some rubs. Lots of acorns. I know the deer are using this area. Just obviously not right now. Alright guys, I was just getting ready to pack it in, and a couple deer ran up over here about 40 yards. I could tell it was a buck chasing a doe. I didn't have a real good clear shot over here, but then they did a little figure 8 and came down right in front of me. I let the doe pass so I could see what the buck looked like. When the buck came up here, he was a spike. So I went ahead and let the spike walk. Well, run. They both ran down here and they were running hard. That doe looked like she was sweating, tongue hanging out and everything. They've been running for a while. But I could have shot them. 50 yards out in the wide open. Oh well. Yeah. But today is, this is just the end of opening weekend of gun season and the closing of a great camp. I really enjoyed it out here, spending time with family. I got my nephew his first real buck. I got to see deer, tons of squirrels out here. This is a nice little funnel area. Probably be back here at some point. But yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you again as soon as I can. Until next time, thumbs up.